Bambi is now in a horror film? You won't believe that the sweet and innocent Bambi that we remember from our childhood memories has a horror movie that is going to hit the theaters soon. It's called Bambi, The Reckoning. Pretty spooky, right? After all, it is difficult to imagine our beloved Bambi being featured in a horror film. And not just that, as a psycho killer too. But what if I told you that this horror movie may be inspired by true events? Hold on tight. These dark secrets behind Bambi the deer might actually ruin your childhood. Before we get into it, make sure to subscribe to Unexplained. The teaser shows an angry Bambi wrecking a vehicle and throwing it upside down. But how did Bambi end up getting the horror element that no one expected? What even inspired such an idea? Well, what you are about to hear next will give you the chills. It all starts in a frozen forest in Russia. Russia is no stranger to animal attacks. Ranging from tigers to bears, the country's wilderness has seen it all. But this story is unlike anything ever seen before. A wildlife ranger from Russia came out with this bizarre story from the late 1990s. In his days as a forest ranger, this man had some terrifying encounters that left deep scars in his memory. Animal attacks on campsites are nothing new, but while investigating a similar case, this ranger came across a predator that he couldn't even have imagined in his wildest dreams: a deer. Yes, you heard it right. A psycho killer deer had rampaged through an entire campsite, taking the lives of all the campers, impaling them with its horns. Makes us never want to go camping again. But wait, this is where it gets really disturbing. As the ranger investigated these strange killings, he discovered something even more unbelievable. The deer responsible for these attacks had done something extraordinary. It had taken down a bear, which is something deer don't usually do. What's more, when the ranger tried to scare it away with gunshots, the deer didn't flinch like normal deer do. It was like nothing he'd ever seen before. These horrifying incidents did not stop there. Even the ranger himself was targeted by the deer and could have been killed if his friend hadn't acted quickly. It's like living through a horror movie for real, isn't it? Well, maybe this is what inspired the horror Bambi film, given the events described by the ranger and the teaser certainly seem very similar. But wait, there's more to the dark story behind Bambi than just the killer deer incident. Bambi, the charming deer from the animated film, has captured the hearts of generations of children. But get this, it is not what the creator of the character had in mind. The original Bambi was a novel written by an Austrian writer and journalist, Felix Salten. While the English translation of the novel shows a child-friendly image of the character, the original Bambi was bloody and violent. Yes, the English version removed the violence and bloodshed on purpose to make it a movie for children. If you liked the video till now, make sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe to Unexplained for more such fascinating videos. According to a recent translation of the novel, Salten's Bambi is a dark story of brutality, loss, and ultimately, loneliness. Salten was never in favor of showing his character as a fancy children's tale, and went as far as to write to his US publisher. I beg you most urgently, quite apart from softenings, not to advertise my work as a children's book, or to launch it otherwise in such a way. We all know how deeply traumatized Bambi was after his mother was killed by the hunter. Some believe that this made him revengeful as he started hurting others. And as rumors have it, this is what Salten wanted to show us through his work. The hunted becoming the hunter. So is Bambi, the reckoning following the footsteps of the original work? Pretty surprising, right? If you think so, then what you are about to hear next will leave you shocked. You must remember the soothing forest setting in the animated Bambi movie. But do you know the actual inspiration behind it? It's the US state of Maine. Does it ring any bells? Yes. It is the same state that is the hotspot of many scary stories and ancient legends. From mythical monsters to ghosts, there is nothing that the place has not seen. So the question remains, why Maine of all the states? Why choose the scariest setting for a children's tale? Was it just a coincidence, or is there something that the creators did not want to let us know? No one can say for sure. Many dark secrets behind Bambi have been hidden from the public, and to date, they all remain unexplained. What do you think about the inspiration behind the horror Bambi movie? Do let us know in the comments down below. If you liked the video, do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe to Unexplained for more such interesting content. Till then, stay tuned and stay curious.